Professor, is that really necessary?
Even the servants are not to be trusted.
Well, where is it? Where is this magnometer?
One moment, one moment. There. What do you think?
Yes. Compact. Very well designed. But what counts, of course, Professor, is whether or not it works.
Have no fear, Sir Robert. This little black box will locate oil with deadly accuracy.
Yes, but how, Professor?
By measuring the magnetic force of rocks. I shall give a full explanation in my lecture, but you can be sure of one thing. The star of British enterprise is in the ascendant, and with the magnometer to guide us, the future will be ours.
Splendid!
The future shall be mine.
Who are you, sir?
The name is Herr von Brauner, and this is my assistant, Herr Judge.
How dare you burst in like this? Kindly explain this intrusion.
Professor, you and I are going on a little journey.
Stop and nonsense. In 2 hours, I'm due to deliver a lecture at the Academy of Science.
The lecture's cancelled.
It's the first I've heard of it. Sir Robert, call a policeman.
That would not be wise.
Hurry! The man's demented.
You have been warned. Shoot.
Sir Robert! Good gracious, he's dead. You killed the president of the London Academy.
I'm sure there will be many candidates to fill the vacancy. Chloroform. Oh, that was very foolish, Professor. Time to go to sleep now.
If it's the magnometer you want, take it. It's yours.
It is no use without you to interpret its findings.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere where you will never be found by the British police or the Vedanthan Secret Service. Somewhere deep in the heart of Texas.
Howdy.
Sure.
Are you British?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Something told me you was. You starting in Texas?
Unfortunately not, much as I'd like to.
Mister, you've got to stop over.
My dear fellow, I can't. Beautiful country, but I have an urgent business engagement in British Guiana.
It ain't beautiful, mister. It's crawling with vermin.
I beg your pardon.
Get me out, mister. I ain't got much time. Get off down the track, find the sheriff, raise a posse, and ride into Gravestone.
My dear fellow, I can't possibly raise a posse. There's a revolt in British Guiana.
Mister, there's an English man back in Gravestone. You're English, ain't you?
To the core man, but
This Englishman ain't admiring the country. He's a prisoner.
prisoner of who?
His name is Jack. Big Jack. Made a fortune raiding the trail herds. Big Jack shouts and everyone in Gravestone jumps.
What's the name of this English captain?
He's a professor. Name of Whitestone.
Good grief, heard that name before.
If you don't move, mister, you ain't never gonna hear it no more. Be seeing you. I hope.
Hey, just a minute, young man. It would appear that the Wild West is yet to be tamed.
Henry, there's a stranger coming in town.
What's he look like, Jesse?
Well, like he just stepped off a cloud. I mean, he ain't packing any guns, and he is wearing the craziest goddamn outfit you ever seen.
Sunshine, get the hay wagon. Looks like we got us a candidate for the bumpy ride. What you waiting for, Sunshine?
It's awful cute, Henry.
Move.
reckon? Now, I'd say them was storm clouds up there.
Yes, quite possibly. I'm none too familiar with your climate. Could you tell me where I can find the sheriff?
Sheriff.
Nope. Well, surely you know where his office is.
Damned if you ain't right. But see, he's out of town.
Oh.
Now, just what was it that you want?
Oh, I'm just making certain inquiries.
Well, why don't you try in there in the saloon? Ain't much happens in Gravestone old Henry don't know about.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Much obliged to you.
Want something, mister?
Yes, thank you. Damnably hot. I'll have a brandy and soda. Henry?
Right.
I'm told that nothing much happens in this Gravestone without you knowing about it.
Right again.
Cheers. I wonder if you can help me, Henry. I'm making inquiries about a certain Englishman. A fellow by the name of Whitestone, Professor Whitestone.
You finished your drink, mister?
Not quite out yet.
Then drink up nice and quick and beat it out of here.
I'll do no such thing. What sort of hospitality is that, sir?
You got wool in your ears? Ain't you hear what that man said?
Certainly. But I've no intention of leaving here until I'm good and ready.
You're making it awful tough for yourself, mister. You're a stranger in these parts, ain't you?
What if I am?
We don't care for strangers in Gravestone. That right, Jesse?
Sure is. There's a train out at noon.
There may well be, but I certainly shall not be on it. If I were you, sir, I would apologize for that and buy me another drink.
See, I reckon that man owes you, Henry. He just got rid of one of your glasses.
I think it's time, sir, that someone taught you a few manners.
You want a hand there, pal?
Thank you. Much obliged. Now, sir, kindly raise your fists.
Customers waiting, sunshine. Just some good and tight.
Where the hell's John? Something's gone wrong. He should have been back hours ago.
Don't worry, Big Jack. Nothing will go wrong. Herr Judd never fails.
It's always the first time. I should have killed Jake Riley myself.
No, that would not be wise. Have you not hanged up your guns? Are you not a respectable oilman now?
Yeah, sure I am. But the people of Gravestone got to learn to respect me.
I wouldn't worry on that account. Ah, Herr Professor. What news?
Please, a glass of water. I've been out under that grueling sun since daybreak.
You don't get nothing till you made your report.
Sir, your manners fail to improve with time.
Why, you knock-kneed son of
Big
a
Jack,
gun.
Big Jack, Big Jack. A word in your ear. The success of our project depends on the professor here and his oil-detecting device. It would be wise to see them both in good working order.
Say, that's clever, Brownie. Okay, give the professor a glass of water.
Thank you.
Okay, now deliver.
Very well. I've had a fairly successful morning.
And with luck, in 2 weeks I shall have completed my survey from Black Diamond Rock to Dead Man Creek.
So we start drilling 2 weeks from today.
No, sir. It'll take another week to complete my calculations.
Professor, I think you're stolen. If we don't start drilling 2 weeks from today, I'm going to stake you out under the sun, and the vultures is going to pick your body clean.
If you don't give me a better diet, there won't be much left for them. Now, please release me.
Sure.
Big Jack, be careful. We need him.
Not that bad, we don't. You got 2 weeks, Professor.
Sir, you dragged me by force from my native land to live and work under conditions of extreme hardship and degradation. You purloined not only my person, but the product of my brain, which belongs by right to Britain. In the circumstances, I think the least you can do is to listen with proper respect.
Is that so? You know what I think, Professor?
I neither know nor care, sir.
I think you talk too much. Get him out of here! Now move, or the next one takes your head clean off your shoulders.
You have the manners of a gutter snipe. Good day to you, sir.
Well, you don't talk to me about respect. What kind of respect is that?
It matters little what a stupid English professor thinks. What is more important, what are thinking the people of Gravestone.
Yeah? And what are they thinking?
They are terrified of you, Big Jack.
You reckon?
You have the people of Gravestone in your pocket.
Yeah, I guess I have.
And that's an enviable position. You have driven the small farmers out of their valuable oil fields. Law and order have been crushed. And very soon you will bring in the biggest oil gusher since the Spindletop gusher blew in. You will be the richest man in Texas.
Yeah.
Gott in Himmel! It cannot be!
Von Brauner. Couldn't the Americas have been spared?
Who the hell is this guy?
This is the most dangerous man in Britain. He is the head of the British Secret Service.
I thought you covered your tracks when you hijacked that nut out of England.
I did. I don't understand.
Sunshine, where'd you find this guy?
Oh, he dropped in the saloon. He started nosing around asking after the professor.
Mark my words, others will follow.
Virgin.
Ed, go out in the yard, dig a 6-foot pit, fill this guy with lead, and bury him.
Oh, Jack! He's awful cute.
He'd be a sight cuter pushing up the cactus.
Wait, one moment. There is the captain.
You don't think I'd be fool enough to answer that, do
The
you?
last time I heard from him, he was crushing a revolt in British Guiana, correct? Big Jack, this man is worth a fortune.
I got a fortune.
Not yet. Supposing the professor fails to locate the oil.
Brownie, I don't like it when you say things like that. It makes me nervous.
Well, we must be logical. They would pay a fortune for him, the British. They would pay a huge ransom.
You mean he's, kind of insurance?
Yeah.
Say, that's clever, Brownie. I gotta hand it to you.
Yeah.
You got brains.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do?
No!
Yeah! First gusher blows in, I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh, Big Jack, you are most generous.
Take him to the outhouse.
Don't think you'll get away with this, do you, Von Brauner? My absence will not go unnoticed.
Precisely. And Captain Virgin will follow. And as soon as he arrives, Jesse will gun him down. Jesse is the fastest gun in the rest.
Is what?
The second fastest. We will enjoy watching the captain's blue blood seep into the sun-baked streets of Gravestone.
Get out.
I beg your pardon.
Beat it. Sunshine me is gonna relax.
How delightful. Enjoy yourselves.
Come here. What's eating you?
Every day goes by, you get more mean, Jack.
Well, it's a tough country. Don't you like me that way?
No!
Sure.
Well, I think I'm sure.
I wouldn't have noticed if you hadn't told me. If I'm such a mean, cruel man, how come you're standing here beside me like this?
I don't know. I reckon it's 'cause you're the only real man left in Gravestone.
Yeah. Yeah. Present for you.
Hey, for me! A present for me! What is it?
Well, open it. Take a look.
Oh, Jack! Oh! Hey, is these here real diamonds?
24 carats, baby.
Oh, boy! I ain't never had a real diamond before.
Well, ain't I always good to you? Wasn't I good to you when your daddy died?
Yeah, sure you was. Jack?
Yeah?
I'm scared.
Scared? What do you got to be scared of while I'm around?
Well, have you ever thought that maybe you won't be around much longer? Seems there ain't a day goes by you don't kill somebody. Jack? Well, that ain't a nice way to behave.
It ain't?
Well, it ain't respectable.
Well, so long as folks does what I tell them to, I leaves them alone. I'm a peaceable man, Sunshine. I only kill them when it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah, I know, but... Well, it still ain't nice. Look, one of these days someone's gonna shoot you, and I couldn't stand that.
Quit worrying. I got eyes in the back of my head.
No.
doubt about it, Doublet. This is gravestone.
Quiet as a perishing grave, isn't it?
Yes. Too dashed quiet.
So, why don't we go back to the station?
Because we have work to do here, that's why.
Oh, yes, we've got work in here and also. I mean, we've got work in British Guiana. I mean, think of Mrs. Cortez, slap bang in the middle of a revolution.
Doublet! The head of British intelligence is missing. Our first task is to find him.
Oh. I can't think what he was doing, stopping off in a dump like this.
There's an inn up the road there. An ideal place to begin our inquiries. Come on.
Hey, Henry. Henry, there's a couple more strangers coming in town.
What are they like?
Well, there's this little one, and the other one's kind of big, and they're wearing the same crazy goddamn outfit.
Gee, now ain't he something? Ooh, ain't he just the darndest thing on two legs? Ooh.
Sunshine, get the hay wagon.
Good day, landlord. Could you direct me to the sheriff's office?
Sheriff's out of town.
Oh. Have you any idea when he'll be back?
Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. But if I have, I ain't telling you, mister.
May I ask why?
Sure thing. Reckon I just don't like your face.
An opinion to which, as a free-born American, you are entitled. But now perhaps
Stranger
you could...
looking, did you just step off a noonday train?
That is correct.
Well, if you're smart, you get right back on that 4 o'clock.
Doublet, it occurs to me these gentlemen think none too highly of us.
I was just thinking the same thing, sir.
Nevertheless, we shall do what we came to do. Good day, gentlemen.
Just a minute, Hot Pockets.
Are you addressing me?
You just spilt beer all down the front of your vest.
I think not. I seldom drink anything but hock.
I said you just spilled beer all down the front of your vest.
Come on, Doublet. I'll be...
Just a minute, mister. I'm gonna skin you. Because nobody does that to Jesse without getting skung.
Leave it to me, Jesse.
Holy Moses, just look at them.
Just stay there. What is that thing, Doublet?
It's a spittoon, sir.
Oh, unpleasant. But a most formidable weapon.
Fellers, I don't know who in hell you is, but you sure can use them fists.
The name is Virgin. Captain Robert Virgin.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Captain. My name's Sunshine. You know, I reckon there ain't a man in Gravestone could get within a mile of you.
Well, that's extremely kind of you. What's the matter, Doublet?
It's my hand, sir. I can't get it out of this spittoon.
Nothing to be ashamed of. Would you happen to have a hacksaw?
Oh, sure thing. Yeah, but I ain't so sure I ought to be helping you guys.
It is but a small thing we ask.
Okay. Captain, you and me's gonna have a little talk upstairs in my bedroom. Well, you too. Step this way.
Jesse! Jesse! Don't holler! Get on over to Lonesome Ranch. Tell Big Chap we got a couple of wise guys in town. Ask them what in hell's name we're supposed to do. Yeah.
Ooh, I reckon we ought to bathe that eye.
A mere scratch.
No, it won't take a minute.
Doublet, stand outside. Guard the stairs and be sure to warn us should anyone come up.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Thank you, miss.
Don't mention it. Now, here we go, Captain. Now, I'll be nice and gentle. What brings you to Gravestone?
Well, we had a rendezvous with a colleague in British Guiana.
Yeah, but that's kind of far from Gravestone.
Quite. But our colleague didn't arrive.
Oh, so you come here looking for him?
Precisely.
Well, what makes you think you're going to find him in Gravestone?
He was last seen leaving the train a few miles down the track from here.
Oh. Well, maybe he just stopped off to go visiting. Maybe climb straight back on the next train. There's a couple of trains a day.
That's highly unlikely. His presence was urgently required in British Guiana.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, hell. Look here, Captain, you're a real nice guy, but there are men in this town who ain't fond of strangers.
It seems they're none too fond of their own people either.
I don't think I get your meaning.
Our colleague, Colonel Shaw Camberley, left the train following a particularly savage murder. Yes, a young boy was shot down in cold blood.
Did you say boy?
I did.
Ain't many boys left in Gravestone. Who was it?
His name was Jake Riley.
Oh, no.
You knew him?
Yeah. We used to share the same desk together at school. Why, he was one of the nicest, clean-living boys in Gravestone. Ooh, that lousy, stinking polecat.
To whom are you referring?
Oh, well, to a man I'm kind of fond of. It's funny, ain't it? Maybe it's 'cause I didn't have no place to go when my daddy died, and, well, maybe it's 'cause I'm kind of partial to diamonds. Captain, I like you. You're English, and I reckon I'm English, too.
You're English?
Well, my granddaddy was from Killarney. That's the same thing, ain't it?
Hardly. But do go on.
Well, you look to me like the sort of fellow who could cause a hell of a lot of trouble. Now, I wouldn't want nothing to happen to you, and I wouldn't want nothing to happen to...
To whom?
Well, to nobody. So, take a tip from Sunshine and, ease out of Gravestone. You can't trust nobody in this town. And I mean nobody.
Jesse, you trying to tell me the two guys just walked into town and are still living?
Well, it must be checked in the saloon by now, Big Jack. Well, now, look, we done our best.
Who the hell are they?
Well, they must have come looking for that English colonel. They're dressed the same way. Virgin? Well, I reckons I wouldn't know about that. Don't cough! Of course it was a virgin. Why is he still alive? Well, 'cause he's big and strong. Aren't you supposed to be the fastest gun in the West?
No, he ain't. I'm the fastest.
Yeah, of course. I apologize. But listen, in a few days, the professor is due to give us his report.
Nothing must go wrong between now and then. Look, now there's only two of them, right?
Yeah.
Now, why don't we just bide our time and then shoot him in the back?
Yeah, but how do we know more ain't on the way? Jesse, I don't want no one moving into Gravestone till the professor's delivered.
Well, how are you going to keep people from moving in, Jack?
Well, you got a brain, ain't you? Take a hunk out of the railroad track. Put a couple of men on the highway wearing deputies' badges. Anyone tries to move in, they should say there's been a rock fall and turn them back.
What about the women?
Women?
Well, Jack, there's a whole passel of women coming in. Now, the boys been looking forward to it. You know, they've been out of touch lately.
Okay, let the women through. But no one else.
Nobody else.
And you better start doing some thinking, Brownie. It was your idea just to let those guys waltz into town.
Don't worry, Big Jack. I have a plan.
Well, keep it simple.
Excuse me, gentlemen, but could any of you tell me when the sheriff's due back in town? Excuse me, I'm looking for the sheriff. I wonder if by any chance you could...
sorry, mister. I can't say nothing. I'm sorry.
There's no getting away from it. They don't like us, sir.
Doublets, this town is in the grip of a reign of terror. We must tread cautiously.
Yes, sir, but where do we go from here?
We can only pray that someone will have sufficient courage to break the silence.
Blimey, flappy looking bunch, aren't they?
Yes, but I fancy he's just the man we're looking for.
Governor Virgin?
Yes, sir.
My name is Bly. I'm sheriff of Gravestone. Mind if I sit down?
Please do, sir.
Heard you're in town, Captain. Heard you had a mighty spirited welcome.
To put it mildly.
Well, I reckon you put up a better show than most of the people around here. This town ain't too healthy at the present time. Lost my eye last week.
Oh, I'm frightfully sorry, sir.
I'm kind of sorry myself. And I don't want to lose the other one. That's why I'm mighty glad to see you folk. I'm all on my own, Captain. Ain't hardly a man in this town willing to help me maintain law and order.
But surely you have deputies?
Oh, I did have. But just as soon as Big Jack moved in, they handed in their badges.
And who is this Big Jack, pray?
He's the guy who runs this town. When Big Jack shouts, everybody jumps. And if they don't, he just guns them down like they was coyotes.
That's intolerable.
It sure is. Right now, he's holding an English colonel.
Shaw Campbell.
That's the name. But if he's the guy you come here looking for, you're out of luck. I can't raise a posse to bring Big Jack in.
Sheriff, how many men constitute a posse?
3 ought to be enough.
Hey? Then let us ride and bring that man to justice.
Oh, you're a brave man, Captain. And I'm gonna make you and your partner here deputies of the town of Gravestone.
Well, we're extremely honored, sir.
Don't pin 'em on in here. We gotta be awful cautious. If we're seen leaving here together, just as sure as hellfire, someone will ride on ahead and warn Big Jack.
Then, what do you suggest?
2 miles west out of town, there's an old ghost town called Nugget. I'll meet you in the shed at the edge of town at noon.
What do we do now, sir?
Wait for the sheriff. Great heavens! Down, Douglas!
Hey? Wait. What is it? What's the matter?
I have a strange premonition.
What is it this time?
This place brings to mind a warning given to me by the young lady at the inn. Don't trust nobody.
You mean the sheriff?
Is not to be trusted, precisely.
Captain! Captain, why in hell's name are you and Mr. Dublin lying there in the grass for?
Just resting before our exertions.
Well, why ain't you carrying no guns?
It is not our custom to carry guns, sir.
Oh, when in Texas, Captain. But don't worry, I got a whole stack of guns back there in the shed. Just follow me. After you, Captain. Come on, Captain, we ain't got all day.
Now, Bert, we're on our own.
Big Jack, wake up. Wake up! Big Jack, wake up!
Out the hand!
What is it? What is it?
Come on! Come on! I got you covered!
Please, put up your guns. It is all done. Captain Virgin is no more.
You mean he's dead?
I heard the explosion.
And his sidekick?
Dead! Scattered all over Nugget!
Yeah! Jesse, this calls for a celebration. We're gonna get ourselves into Gravestone and have ourselves a party. There's a wagon load of women hitting town. Madame Fifi and her Parisian lovelies.
Hello?
Oh, hello, Sunshine.
Jack, did you kill Jake Riley?
Sure I did.
Ain't you never gonna stop?
Now look here, Sunshine. I'm getting mighty choked up with you telling me what to do.
I'm only thinking of you, Jack.
Yeah, well, I'll take care of me. Now, are you through?
No. Killing ain't nice, but I can tell. Womanizing's a darn sight worse.
Womanizing?
That's what I said. You lay one finger on one of them little old lovelies, and I'm never gonna speak to you again. We're through.
Oh, I ain't gonna touch them, Sunshine. I'm just gonna make sure the fellas have a good time.
Good. 'Cause you lay one finger on one of those ladies, and I's gonna gun her head off.
I did not know Miss Sunshine was so handy with a gun.
Well, now, I reckon you just learned something, Von Brunner.
Dame's getting a sight too big for her moccasins. Come on.
Just a moment, Big Jack. I'm afraid your Lovelace will have to excuse me for half an hour.
Where are you going?
I have to ride into Nugget. Captain Virgin and I are old acquaintances. It would be unseemly if I did not pay my last respects.
Yeah.
Hey there, glue fingers. Wow.
Henry, fill him up.
Yeah! Come on,
Fellas, the drinks is on me.
Hey, what are we celebrating? Jack, you struck oil or something?
Not yet, but the sheriff's just made us a killing. Drink up, fellas. I'm gonna be so rich one day that I won't even have to
Doublet?
no tea.
I fancy he's referring to us. Now, when I give the word, we will enter and place him under restraint. There's rather a lot of them, sir. Maybe. But that man is holding this town to ransom.
Money. Listen, Jesse. Yeah. Where the hell's them Parisian lovelies? It's getting kind of late.
Well, they's due about an hour back, Jack.
Well, I hope the boys let them through. Take a look up the road, see if you can catch a sight of them ladies.
Good idea.
Halt! This is no place for ladies, sir.
Hands
off your guns.
Holy Moses. Cowhands with limey accents.
No, sir. Englishman.
Who the hell are these guys?
They're the same guys that dusted us off. What you done with the sheriff?
It was him or us.
Why, that's murder!
That was just a warning. Next time I shall aim for your heart.
Captain, you're mighty lucky I hung up my gun.
Sir, you are holding an English officer captive. Kindly take us to him at once.
Not so fast, Captain.
Von Brana.
Yeah. We meet again, Captain Virgin. Now drop your guns, nice and slowly.
Brownie, you just cut yourself in on a gusher.
Thank you, Big Jack. That makes a pair.
Okay, Captain. I don't need no gun to take care of you.
Sorry, Big Jack. We just got kind of carried away. Hold it!
Take them out to the ranch. We'll gun them down later.
No, now! Kill them now, Big
Ain't
Jack!
got time now. Jesse, you go with them.
One will miss all the fun.
Well, I'll brand one of them with your name. Now beat it. I need some relaxation.
There you go, old timer. There's a present for you.
Jack, thanks.
Well, come on, get going. Hurry up. Go on, all that ladies here.
This one's for me.
These we barely know each other.
Won't take no time to set that right. My name's Jack. People around here call me Big Jack.
Really? Why is that?
'Cause I own Gravestone. This is my town. You really from Paris, France?
Oui, mon chéri.
What's your name?
Frou-frou.
That's a mighty pretty name. I ain't never met a real Paris lady before.
I hope it will not prove to be the disappointment.
Hey, Frou-frou, you sure don't waste no time. I hope you don't find Gravestone too dull after Paris.
Oh, no, not dull, just a wee bit noisy. Oh, Jacques, can we not go somewhere a little bit more intimate?
Well, there ain't many intimate places in Gravestone.
Your ranch is intimate, no?
It's the biggest rancher in Texas.
Oh.
But I dare say we could find us a quiet corner. You sure you want to go back there?
There is nothing would give me the greater pleasure.
Oh, Frou-frou, you sure is quick on the draw.
Jacques, mon amour, should we not wait till we get to the ranch?
Why, you low-down, philandering son of a gun! Just let me get my hands on that dang...
Now look here, sunshine, and listen good. You ain't got no call on me.
The hell I ain't!
Henry, get him out of here.
Hey, you let go of me, you great big nasty slogan! Let go of me!
There wasn't no call for that. You just showed me up in front of a real pair of sleeves. Now that ain't nice. You and me is through. Pack your bags and get out of town. Frou-Frou, you is my woman now.
Good grief. That, you too.
Afraid so, sir. Yes, bad business.
Good Lord. But how on earth?
Your absence did not go unnoticed. We made haste to Gravestone as soon as we learned of it.
Oh, and the trouble in Briscia, then?
The tribesmen are still revolting, but Mrs. Cortez is keeping an eye on the situation.
Oh, splendid woman. Oh, allow me to introduce Professor Whitestone of the London Academy of Science.
Great heavens, the missing academician. You are he, sir?
I am indeed.
But I'm a little confused. What are you doing in Gravestone?
I was abducted from London and given 6 months to locate a reservoir of oil by one of whom the most charitable thing to be said is that he's unhinged.
Professor, your 6 months are up. Your report, if you please.
It's all here, sir.
Thank you. It will make interesting reading. Come.
Well, where are you taking me?
This report is your death warrant. We have no more further use for you. At this very moment, they are digging your grave.
One moment, sir. If ever you have the good fortune to return to our native land...
He won't.
Travel down to Winchmore Hill. My wife...
Take him!
Say goodbye to Molly.
Molly. Back, Captain. Don't be so anxious. For you, I have planned a more spectacular execution. You will be placed on horseback underneath a tree. Then the horses will be thrashed across the rump and they will streak away into the distance. But you will not go with them. My dear Captain, you will have been lynched. I like it, I like it. Auf Wiedersehen.
Lynched?
Now, this is it, Frou-Frou. Lonesome Ranch. What do you think of it?
Magnifique. But, Grand Jacques, I do not like this room.
Oh, not intimate, eh?
Oui, c'est ça.
Oh, where would you like to go?
Have you not a smaller room?
I don't think I have.
No? Not even a little room for guests? Grand Jacques, where do you keep your guests?
Well, we got some people staying right now, but they ain't guests exactly. I keep them in the outhouse.
Oh. Oh, c'est très original.
Yeah.
Grand Jacques, can we not do a little tour?
Sure thing. Step this way. I got the latest up-to-date kitchen in the state of Texas. We'll start there.
Oh, I have no great interest in the cooking.
Oh? Well, now, let me see. I got a room for eating, a room for sleeping. Yeah! Oh, you thirsty, Frou-Frou?
Yes. Can I have a glass?
Yeah, sure. Sure thing. Who is it?
Herr von Brauner.
Hey, Frou-Frou. Hey, what is this? Hey, now, take it easy, baby.
Wait a minute, please.
Just a minute. I'm busy.
But it's important.
Beat it, slop.
The professor has made his report.
Yes? Just a minute. Listen, Frou-Frou. Now, hold on, baby. I got a little business to discuss. Now, you just slide on upstairs, and I'll join you in a minute.
Jacques, mon amour, you won't be long.
Oh, you're darn tootin' I want. It'll be the quickest goddamn eating I ever had. You run along now. Come on in, Brownie.
The professor's report.
So that nut finally turned up aces, huh?
Very, very soon now, you and I will be knee-deep in beautiful black gold.
I'm glad to hear it. I was beginning to worry about you.
About me?
Yeah, I was beginning to think maybe you slipped up. You neat son of a...
What's the matter?
Read that!
Read? Gott Himmel! It's impossible! No oil in Texas!
Where is he? Where's that stinking professor?
Just at this moment, they are digging his grave.
You mean he's dead?
No, in 5 minutes' time, they will execute him.
If you know what's good for you, you'll get out there and stop it.
Stop it!
He's lying. Didn't Spindletop blow in south of here? Didn't the man who owned that hunk of land make himself $1 million? Bring him in.
I shall be delighted.
Jacques, mon amour.
Not now, Frou-Frou. I'm busy.
Grand Jacques, throw away that silly gun and come upstairs.
Ain't got the mood, Frou-Frou. I may have to do some killing, and I'm kind of rusty. Frou-Frou, baby. That wasn't nice.
Good day, Captain. I trust I'm in time.
But the revolt in British Guiana.
It is dealt with, Captain. The tribesmen have all fled to the hills.
Oh, astounding woman.
I don't want to rush no one, but the professor's about to croak.
Right, come on.
Well, Professor? You got anything to say before I gun you?
Nothing. Except that I'd much rather you didn't.
Sorry, Professor. Can't oblige. You better start saying your prayers. Stop! Don't shoot! Don't shoot, Jesse! No! We need him. Now, where is the oil?
Have you not read my report? Either my magnometer is a useless invention, or there is no oil in Texas.
Liar! No. Back to the house. We have ways of making you talk.
Lousy. Two-time dame.
What the... Oh, well bred, Virgin.
Run, Professor! Over here! Now, von Brauner. This time, we shall not escape. There's some horses over there, sir. Well, hurry. I'll hold them as long as I can.
Good man.
Adios, amigos. Right, come on.
Himmel! Why didn't you shoot them?
Virgin, I think now it would be wise to get the next available train out of Gravestone.
But, sir, work here is not just for me.
Oh, I know how you feel, my boy. But we've no brief to enforce law and order in a foreign land.
Let the sheriff take care of Big Jack and Von Brauner.
I'm afraid we've already taken care of the sheriff, Mom.
I wasn't thinking of Big Jack, or even von Brauner. I was thinking of Gravestone, sir. It would be most improper to leave this town in the grip of Big Jack and his vile accomplices. Look at them. They're lost.
Well, then, there's only one thing for it, Virgin. You'll have to talk to them. Tell them that, well, tell them that right will always triumph over might.
Very well, sir. People... People of Gravestone, my name is Captain Robert Virgin. And before leaving your little town, there is something I must say. You have all suffered too long under the scourge of Big Jack. Some of you have lost your land, others husbands and sons. But the tyranny can end. It must end. Ride out to Lonesome Ranch and bring that man to justice. Only then will Gravestone be a town to be proud of.
Captain, you're wasting your time. The people of Gravestone know what's good for them. Come on in, everybody. Drinks is on Big Jack.
Now take no notice. Take no notice. Go now before it's too late. Expose his villainy in a court of law.
Come on, folks, what's it gonna be? You can have anything you like. Beer, bourbon, champagne.
Virgin, you're wasting your time.
Virgin! Virgin! Let's see what kind of man you are.
Virgin, don't go out there.
I have no choice, sir. Look.
But you'll be cut to pieces, man.
Robert, you know nothing of their method of dueling.
Captain, I've had the misfortune to experience that man's ability with a gun. Witness the hole in my Stetson.
Thank you. I'm sorry, sir. But a man's got to do what a man's got to do.
There goes a brave man, Mrs. Cortez.
All you gotta do, Captain, is draw your guns and fire.
Good grief, he's done it.
No, Colonel. I done it.
That was a brave effort, Virgin. But we shall never know who was the fastest gun. This lady here fired the fatal shot.
Was it for Gravestone, Sunshine?
Hell no! For me. No man of mine pause another day and live.
Sunshine. Whatever your motives, I fancy the people of Gravestone and I will be forever in your debt.
Oh, hell, Captain.
Virgin, the time has come to bid farewell to Gravestone.
Yes, sir. But, one thing before we go.
Captain, take me with you. There ain't no place in Gravestone for me no more.
On the contrary, this is where you belong. It's your town, Sunshine. Make it a good one.